YouTubers. Claire here in my kit with my coffee and one of my doggies, Sky. Yeah, good morning. Here's for another YouTube chat. I'm actually dressed and ready to go out this morning. It's about 8 o'clock here this morning, but I recorded this yesterday because I need to get ahead of myself. Because trying to record first thing in the morning and upload it and edit it is just, yeah, it's like afternoon before it's ready. So here I am being organised by my Christmas tree. And yeah, I've come on a little bit unprepared, as per normal. Yesterday, actually, I wanted to pick up on yesterday's video of Can Dreams Become a Reality? I didn't actually give the dogs enough credit for what they've actually achieved. I spoke into Jarvis's, Billy's and Axel's story and how they've achieved their white collar under High Peak Dogs, which is not an easy task. You know, it's much more than just throwing a treat up in the air and getting your dog to listen to you on occasions. You know, these dogs can listen to their owners in very distracted environments, you know, but that's not just come from a reward here and a reward there. It's come from a hell of a lot of hard work and a determination to succeed as well. So I wanted to pick up on that first. In my hay fevery, well, it's not even hay fever, is it? My dog allergy, lack of coffee, stuffy state yesterday morning, I don't feel like I did it enough justice, and they really do deserve a good round of applause, really, for what they've achieved with their dogs. It's funny because I watch the dogs on the team, and I don't know whether you've ever suffered with any form of like imposter syndrome before. Obviously, I'm helping people to better manage their dogs and to get control of their dogs, which motivates them. It motivates others, but it also motivates me. You know, I don't know whether you know, but I do suffer with anxiety and PTSD as well, and that can have a knock-on effect sometimes. But the point I'm trying to make is that when I look at the dogs and I look at how much progress they've made, it's absolutely outstanding, because they don't probably know this, but they continue, although I coach them, they actually push me to be better for them, you know, and to say, look guys, you know, you're doing a fantastic job. What's next? What's next for you? I got to my goal with Hunter, but this imposter syndrome, I know a lot of people struggle with. It's I think when you look at somebody's achievements, you either go one of two ways. You either go, oh, I want that, so I'm going to push myself and I'm going to work hard to be able to get there. Or you go the other way and you feel slightly envious and you almost feel like you get locked into a box. Oh, I can never achieve that. God, why is everybody else so much better than I am? Why can't my dog behave like this, etc., etc., which is formerly known as imposter syndrome. And I don't want anybody to feel that way. You know, when I shout about somebody's achievements, it's because they fucking worked hard and they deserve to be recognised for that. It's not an easy journey. Not every dog is the same. Yes, there are some that are going to be harder than others, but it's more about I don't want to sound too woo-woo here. It's more about the mindset of the handler, I think. And just coming back to, like, me watching the dogs, I watch the dogs and I smile and it fills me with joy that they've got what it is that they want. Obviously, I'm a coach and a dog trainer, and that's what I do. I help people to reach their goals. But like, I look at some of them, I'm like, oh my God, they're putting me to shame. Like, God, I better up my game a little bit. But it's a driver, and it should be seen as a driver when you're looking at all these dogs and all the wonderful things that they're doing. It should motivate you. And I don't want anybody to feel like it's unachievable for them, because it absolutely is achievable. Whatever goal you've got for your dog, whether that is just a simple walk or whether it is of a higher standard, you know, whether it is that you say, Claire, I want to do more advanced work. I want to teach my dogs to I don't know, fucking do a handstand in the middle of the dog park with 20 other dogs around them. We can get there. It's a hell of a lot more work, but we can get there. So yes, that's what I want to pick up on, and just see it as a driver as opposed to a knockdown, if you like, because it definitely isn't a lockdown. Not lockdown, a knockdown. And I have these same feelings. Like, I've looked up to people who have, like, let's say, do sports work. Now, I'm working with an awesome mentor at the minute, who really drills in every day that his dogs they're phenomenal, and it's such an inspiration to watch, and to push me to do better with my guys. You know, there was a time where my mindset wasn't right, and I would have probably looked at that and gone, oh God, I could never do that. And there have been times that I have looked at other people's dogs and gone, wow, you know, why can't I have that? But then it's not a case of me not being able to do it. It's a case of my mind telling me that I can't. So fortunately now I look at other people's dogs who are better than me, and who have put in more hours work than me. And I see it as I want that, so therefore I'm going to work harder to get that. You get the picture anyway. I probably rambled on that for like 3 more minutes than I should have done. But imposter syndrome's a real thing, but don't let it bring you down. Don't ever do that. Although easier said than done sometimes. So I'm going to keep it short this morning. That's what I wanted to pick up on. These dogs, these dogs that I mentioned yesterday, they truly deserve to be accredited and recognised for their, is accredited the right word? For their efforts and their achievements. They've done a phenomenal job. And there are a couple of dogs on the team who aren't that far off achieving their white collar either. So more on that when they've achieved it. We'll update you on their progress. So yeah, my lesson for today is get out there and get motivated by the good behaviour that you see in other dogs. Don't let it bring you down. And on that note, I'll see you tomorrow morning.